Changing the stigma against Black mothers breastfeeding. It's Black Breastfeeding Week, and work is being done to raise awareness as well as change the stigma about mothers breastfeeding. News 19's Zoe Henry found a woman who is working to change the narrative through pictures.
Black moms breastfeeding.
And that's where you get that ick stigma associated with breastfeeding, like, oh, you're going to do that?
The stigma against it goes as far back as slavery.
Historically, once colonization happened, Black people were forced, when they were enslaved, they had to nurse white babies. And so therefore they were unable to nurse their own babies.
Candace Drew is a breastfeeding mom and holistic lactation consultant. She says she started doing this work to change that narrative.
For quite some time, there was no representation. There were no Black lactation consultants. There were no Black midwives. There were no Black community support groups. And so bridging that gap by just setting the example and normalizing it.
For her part, Candace began taking steps to raise awareness.
This is my second annual photo shoot organizing for Black Breastfeeding Week, and it's more so to continue the conversation, to commemorate the moment, because it's just a week, but it starts a conversation.
A conversation that includes the benefits of breastfeeding and health outcomes. According to the CDC, Black infants are 2.5 times more likely to die than their white counterparts.
Compositions of breast milk are very unique in that only humans can produce them. It naturally contains antibodies. It's antiviral, antiparasitic. It's the first immunization that all babies deserve to have.
Drew says the key to changing the statistic is education. In Columbia, Zoe Henry, News 19, WLTX.
And Columbia Mayor Daniel Rickaman declared August 25th through the 31st as Black Breastfeeding Week.